is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
All right, guys, guess who I am?
Jacob
Rogers. Wrong. Okay. I'm a famous actor.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am. Right now I
You're
am.
a podcaster.
Guess who I am? Famous actor. I've been in a lot of movies.
George Clooney.
Wrong.
Are you a male?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are going to do terrible tonight.
Yeah,
you were
really bad.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves was the answer, but that was
Clearly.
obviously we needed 30 more minutes in our intro.
I eventually would have got to, are you the boogeyman?
All I know is Jacob just starts saying, "Hey guys, guess who I am?" And then I thought he was having a psychotic episode. I was genuinely concerned for him.
Like last week?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's extended.
Welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And Jacob.
And first of all, we want to thank you for listening to our, like we mentioned, our fast food nightmare show that we did last time, a little Dungeons and Dragons Choose Your Own Adventure fun style game. We had a lot of fun. If you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it because it really is entertaining to kind of hear all the crazy things that happened. I mean, there was a face hugger. There was a giant chicken.
Alf was there for a little bit.
Ken had a very intimate relationship
With?
face hugger.
Okay.
Let's
Take it
clarify
easy.
this. We don't want people think Kent gets in relationships.
That'll ruin his MO.
In fact, we got a comment from Brian Thatcher on Facebook saying, knowing Jacob, if you guys had hid in the freezer, a magic door to a land of friendly unicorns and ice cream would have opened up and you would have been fine. Why did you never go in the freezer? And I'll tell you why. Punky Brewster.
It's true.
We don't
Cherry.
go-
Cherry got stuck in the freezer.
And so you had to do CPR. It was all scary.
Do you know who was almost in the freezer? Pete the intern, trapped in a snow globe.
Oh, poor Pete.
That would've been fun. But no, we had a fun time doing it. Go back and listening. And we're kind of sad to leave the Halloween era, but we're also very happy.
I'm ready to
It's
move
gone.
on.
But speaking of leaving the Halloween era, we have an announcement to make, gentlemen.
We do?
Well, not an announcement.
Sort of.
We have announced the winners of our...
We have a pre-announcement.
Yes,
Yes.
Post-announcement.
Yeah, we will announce it
Okay.
a few days ago. Podcast Magic.
Oh, yes, that's
Yes.
right. Post-announcement.
Yes. But we have we've announced a winner for our Patreon contest and also our social media contest. And so we gave away a Blu-ray of Psycho to someone who followed us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we gave away the ultimate masterpiece, wonderful, whatever we call it, collection.
That's the
I've
exact
never got it
name right
right. I shouldn't start now. Of Alfred Hitchcock as well to one of our patrons.
And if you ever want a sketch of me, maybe by next year.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Kent, do you know, like ballpark, how many sketches you have done and still have yet to do?
I've done about 9 and I have about 10 left.
Wow.
I think everyone waited till the end of the month when they're like, hey, he'll be real busy. Draw me as a zombie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but they will come and we'll also send out the actual drawings themselves.
They will make great
because
Christmas
I sign them and
presents.
everything.
Yeah,
So
they're going to be worth money someday.
or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so thank you for everyone who participated. We do have other incentives coming, but right now we're going to give Kent's wrists a rest.
Yes.
Say that 10 times
Wrists
fast.
a rest.
Kent's wrists a rest.
Citizen arrest. Yes.
But also, speaking of Patreon, we have a couple new patrons that we'd like to give a shout out real quick.
Yes, we do.
First of all, we have Drew Maxfield.
Hey, Drew.
What's up, Drew?
Welcome to the
being,
club.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you for being a patron. And then secondly, we have Jessica Terry.
Okay. Hey, Jessica.
Jessica, thank you.
You guys will be getting drawings in 2 years from now, I believe. So
And those were, I was going to say, those were the last two who slid in on the 31st, right before we began.
And we're also going to be announcing our new incentives for the rest of November and December, so stay tuned.
Kent will be drawing you as a turkey.
I'm just going to trace my hand and put a picture of you on it.
Oh my gosh, I really want that.
special picture.
Finger painting.
Yeah. But speaking of Patreon,
Again?
yes,
Take it easy.
because we have a special guest here in with us today.
We do.
Who is a patron and who is doing their patron show today with us. It's Casey Smith.
Casey!
Casey!
Hi, how's it going?
Yay. Welcome, Casey.
Casey,
Thank
why don't
you.
you take a moment and just introduce yourself a little bit to the listener.
My name's Casey. I grew up here in Utah. I currently work for Young Living Essential Oils, which I know Kent loves.
I said nothing.
What's the one that's like good for colds that you put on? What's that one called?
Honestly, I can't say anything because my department says what.
It's mercury, actually.
No, it's just there's a really good smell though. I really like that smell.
Is that why you smell so good?
Yeah, I bathe in it every night.
Huh.
I can't say anything because my department's compliance and members aren't allowed to say that the oils treat or cure any diseases or ailments.
No.
Oh.
Okay. What's the one that smells really good that they quote unquote say is for colds? Does that help?
No, not at all.
Allegedly.
May help with colds. But yeah, and thank you for being here. And he also brought along his wife. She's here as well. Say hi real quick over there. He didn't give her a microphone. I don't know why.
That's rude.
I'm not very nice, sorry.
No, there you go. Hey, you're gonna fit right in with Ken.
Up top. High five. There we
also
go.
have another studio
I wanted to do a
audience over
finger
there,
boop.
too. Oh, you wanted a finger boop?
Finger boop.
Oh, well, I feel like you haven't earned it. I mean,
Oh,
that's,
wow.
that's kind of a special thing that
Ken's
Joel
just
and I
throwing
have.
that out.
Man,
He says that after he gives up the finger boop too.
I mean, I'll give it, but you haven't earned it.
It's pretty messed up.
But Casey, you came today, and we'll get to actually what it was, but you came up with this idea, which always terrifies Joel and myself because we never really know because we don't do a lot of prep when other people come up with the ideas. So,
Joel is genuinely terrified, actually.
Jacob.
He's got like pit stains like all the way
Those
down
are
to his...
normal.
Oh.
I have those every week.
So what are we talking about today, Jacob?
Today, well, Casey, why don't you tell us?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So my idea for the show, I want to do a 20 questions for movies. So Joel and Kent are going to be competing against each other to figure out what movie me and Jacob have come up with. And
So you guys have been talking to each other behind the scenes?
Yes, we have.
Without our
Possibly.
knowleded?
possibly.
Here's what I know.
Wait, I know one thing.
yes.
Casey, one thing. What's Jacob like when he's not talking to us?
Like bad mouthing? No,
Is he normal when he's talking
being
to other
as
people?
like he feels like
Just
he's
like-
compliance.
just like cooler. I don't
He's
know.
like compliance right now for Jake. Like he can't really.
I
say
just want to be
one
a
thing or
fly on the
other.
wall and just see an interaction with Jacob that doesn't center around Baconsale, just to see how it goes.
You've never talked with me outside of Baconsale?
Every time we talk, it's about Baconsale.
That's so true.
That's so sad.
No, okay.
Thanks, Casey.
You left him speechless.
So what we have here is nothing. I have no notes. I have no research done. I did play this game a couple times in advance just to kind of get a feel for it, and it was hard.
Yes.
You know those games like you have to play on Jimmy Fallon where you crack eggs on each other's heads?
Yes.
That's actually what we're doing. This isn't 20 questions. It's a twist.
I'd actually be more
This
okay
is
with that.
Great for podcasting.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Really suspenseful.
Yeah.
No, but it's a twist though because Kent and I, like you said, are going to be competing against one another. So we have 20 questions between the two of us.
Yes.
So that means 10
Yeah.
questions each.
Okay, here's the basic rules. First of all, you two are going to be competing. So you're
Yes,
going to
that's what we
get...
said.
We've been friends for a while. I feel like it's time
We need to
really
reiterate
go
this.
mano a mano.
People don't like it when we fight as much anymore.
I know, it's weird.
No, you guys need to
Jerk.
fight more. You get
Jerk? You just threw the jerk in just for
10
fun.
points. 10 points go to each round winner. And you will be taking turns. So we'll start with, say, Joel, and then he asks a question.
Of course you'd start with Joel.
Yeah, obviously. He's my favorite. And then
Record that. Record that.
It's recorded.
Put it on my phone.
Joel, we're recording a podcast right now.
okay.
okay. And then, so then Kent, it's your turn. You ask the question, back to Joel, back to Kent, back to Joel. And now if you realize the answer, you have to wait until your turn to answer.
So if
Then
I
you
ask a question and then after the response I know I can't immediately guess, I have to wait till Kent asks the question, then it comes back to me.
That's right.
But if Joel were to ask a question, then I said, I think I know it, and I made a guess, and it's only question 15, am I out for the entire round?
No.
Okay,
What?
so that's
So you
just my
can guess a
question.
movie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you can guess at any point. It's just your question.
Okay,
So,
that's
Casey,
the way
did I
I'm going
miss
to play
anything? Does that
the
sound about
entire
right?
time, Joel. I'm
Sounds
just
about right.
going to answer movies.
Is it
That's all.
Inception? No. Okay.
Interstellar?
Is it
Okay,
Interstellar?
so there is-
Is
Sorry.
it Matrix?
Jacob.
No. Is it Fight Club?
To stop them from doing that, I say they get maybe 2 or 3 strike, and then they're out.
So it's not a first time out. It's like if you guess, like if he
So
guesses,
just keep
You mean
track, you guys.
before you get to 20?
Correct.
Sure.
yes. If we make 3 guesses, incorrect guess, I think that sounds fair.
I like
that
it.
sounds fair.
I like it. There's one more thing.
Okay.
There needs to be some steaks on the table. Literally, here's a porterhouse.
Oh,
No,
Dad joke from the new dad.
yeah.
it's already happening.
Joel's rubbing
I
off
just
on me.
realized you and I are both wearing ties, Jacob.
Yeah, I wanted to be more like
Hey guys,
you.
take them off. Get a little cozy.
No.
We're in the bacon cave. It's
No,
fine.
I'm not cozy when I'm not.
Guys,
in
that robot
control.
will take your tie off for you right there.
I know, but I don't want that robot to
Let
get near
it
me because I'm
happen.
nervous. All right, steaks on the table, Jacob. What's on the line?
You tell us. What happens to the loser? What does the loser have to do?
Well, it's not like what happens to the loser. It's usually food.
It's usually what food does the winner get?
I'm saying, because we do have another announcement really quick, an ice cream from Leatherbees, perhaps, because we do have an announcement.
Yes, thank you, Kevin,
Totally
for
missed
reminding
this.
me. Yes, because we are announcing, you may have seen it on social media already, we are announcing finally Baconsale Night at Quick Wits. So we are going to...
I got really excited. I'm
I
sorry.
know. The November 10th, Saturday, November 10th, Kent and Jacob and I are going to be at Quick Wits. We'll be on stage performing. Kent and Jacob will be in the audience schmoozing. And then we are going... It's just a regular Quick Wits show, but we are inviting Baconsale because if you go to the box office and tell them that you are a fan of Baconsale, they will give you 2 tickets for the price of 1. So it's date night. It's a cheap date night. You can get in there and have a blast meeting other fans of the show. Presuming there are other fans. I'm still trying to figure out how one listener is going to do 2 for 1.
I don't know.
I'm assuming the listener has the fan.
Pay for my ticket, please.
Maybe.
That would be great.
That'd be good. But yes, come out and see us on November 10th, Saturday, November 10th, 2018. It's going to be 10 o'clock at the Midvale Performing Arts Center. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Coco's Facebook page.
If you want to find me, it's...
No, we're not doing the show yet.
Joel, I'm going to say an ice cream. Like a $6-7 ice cream.
Yes.
Joel, you've actually inspired me. What if...
Oh, we should mention why. Because I should mention beforehand, before the show at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we mentioned, the ice cream. There's a Leatherby's just across the street, kitty corner from the theater, from the Midvale Performing Arts Center. And we are going to be there around 9:30.
Yeah, sounds good.
We're going to be at 9:30, meeting there, getting some ice cream beforehand. And I will, whoever wins will be given an ice cream by the other person.
Yes.
That
That's
sounds
perfect.
fair.
Yes.
Shake on it?
Shake on it.
I was really hoping it would be, if Kent loses, he has to get up on Quick stage. And if Joel loses, I don't know, something.
stand
We
on
did an
Quick
entire
stage.
show about this, and it bombed. Well, we bombed. You and I.
I did okay.
Yeah, we did great.
Jake.
I did.
And you may
Yes,
get
yes.
pulled on stage. It is an improv comedy show, similar to Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's live. It's unrehearsed.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it is made up on the spot. And who knows? You may get pulled up on stage too. But bring your family. The entire family can come. It is family friendly.
Basically, if you want to see a whole bunch of Joels like interacting with each other and making jokes, that's what it is. And
it's like multiplicity.
yeah, it
My
is.
dream.
Although it's a lot of different personalities, but it should be a great show. A lot of people are already signed up that are really talented performers. So come and see us November 10th.
All right.
Quick Wits.
Okay. So before we get too far, we do have a few questions for you, Casey. So Joel, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. All right, Casey, are you ready? These are questions we ask of every guest that comes on the show. There is no right or wrong answer, but we will be judging you.
Depends on who's right and who's wrong.
Exactly. Also, answer as quickly as possible. Don't put too much thought into it because we're already 15 minutes into the show. And we haven't got to it yet.
Follow your heart.
Okay. Which is better, Karate Kid 1 or Karate Kid 2?
Karate Kid 1.
Which is worse, Star Wars Episode 1 or Star Wars Episode 2?
Star Wars Episode 1.
There we go.
Do you rate movies using stars or letter grades?
I'd say probably letter grades.
The appropriate way.
Which is the more America movie, Rocky 4 or Independence Day?
Honestly, I haven't seen Rocky 4 yet.
So Independence Day.
Independence Day would have to be the one I choose
See,
right
there
now.
you go.
I'm getting to it.
Lead in the witness.
We had to see the other one. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
I'd say Halloween movie.
There we go.
Buffy or X-Files?
X-Files.
Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Star Wars, definitely.
Don't say definitely.
Oh,
it's pretty even.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Which is more Christmassy, Die Hard or Lethal Weapon?
Die Hard.
Okay.
People just don't know.
Do know. They always answer Die Hard.
Phantom or
people,
Les
generally.
They don't know. They need to watch it again. Phantom or Les Mis?
Les Mis.
Okay. And then finally, Labyrinth or Never-Ending Story?
Labyrinth.
Okay. Wow, that was
That's really
back
even.
and forth.
That was quick. He was
may have
ready.
planned that. So
You know, there are sometimes when you read those and I'm like, wait, what did I pick? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm mad at your answer.
yeah, that's
yeah,
how
I'm
you
mad.
know. That's how you
Yes.
know.
Obviously, I couldn't choose which one it was because I couldn't remember which one you guys chose what.
That's true. It gets
You're right.
complicated. Those versus shows were so long ago.
So, gentlemen,
All right, let's do this.
I'm nervous.
I'm
Joel's
nervous.
nervous. But there's ice cream on the line.
I'm
There
nervous
is.
too.
There is. So let's go ahead and who's starting us out with whose mind are we guessing first?
All right, I'll start you off. And Ken will actually go first.
All right.
I get to go first.
That's right, sir.
I'm going to make sure not to say questions because I feel like that will take my turn. But you're a movie. This whole game is about movies.
It's
Yes,
every answer
let me-
is a movie.
Yes, yeah, that's a good thing to clarify. There is nothing else but movies, and yeah. Ready, Kent.
I'm glad we clarified
I
that.
thought I had a little note here of like a thing to read, but I don't see it, so
Okay.
I'm not sure where I wrote that.
Jake, are you a comedy?
No.
Wait, it's not them. It's the movie as a comedy.
Yeah.
I'm personalizing it.
Joel.
Is this movie made in the 80s?
No.
Are you a drama?
The problem is, Kent, if you say he's a comedy and he says no, you got to assume drama. You got to move on.
Could be
from
an
there.
action though, because
That's what I'm saying.
What I
Don't-
want to hear is if some movies have comedic elements. Like there
Right,
could be
right,
a
right.
horror movie that has comedic
Right.
elements.
Okay.
I mean, this really. I hope you guys are leading us the right way.
You are. I wouldn't. See, here's where I get into trouble. Is it's not a yes or no answer. Yes, it does have dramatic elements.
Are you okay? Yes.
No, it is not strictly a drama.
Is it newer than the 80s?
Yes.
Do you have a female lead?
No.
Stop saying you. Just talk about the movie. That's what's throwing me off. Are you an action movie?
No.
Oh, man. So not a drama, not an action,
Right.
not a comedy.
Well, a little bit drama-ish.
Yep.
Maybe a horror? I don't know. We can talk to each other all we want.
Okay.
It's not an official question unless we're looking
Yes.
them in the eyes.
Are you from the past 10 years?
Stop saying you.
The movie. Kent,
the
it is
movie.
weird.
I'll never stop.
No.
Oh, not the past 10 years, but newer than the 80s. That leads me to believe something.
We're already through 6 questions. We're really worried.
I am really worried. But the
Yes.
first one's it's filling it out anyway.
Maybe I should have gone with an easier warm up.
That's okay.
Are you rated R?
Yes. You picked up Kent's thing. You asked me if I was.
Yes. Yes.
No, I refuse that.
Is the director a household name? I'm guessing that you looked.
In your household?
Yes, but by a general household.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Are you I hate the are you thing.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Is this a horror movie?
No.
That's 10 questions.
Holy cow.
I'm trying to think what genre
That's what
from like the 2000s or 90s.
Yeah, 90s or 2000s.
Has some dramatic elements.
Some drama, not a comedy.
It could be a
not
musical.
a drama, not a horror,
No.
not an action. I don't think Jacob knows genres.
He's only seen 7 movies.
I am looking
They're
at
all
the
Frank
genre
Capra.
listing on IMDb right now.
They're all Frank Capra movies.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Ah.
All right, Kent.
Were you made before the 80s?
No.
No, he said it was newer
Yep, I
than
already
the
did.
80s.
Do we
Dang
want-
it.
And not
Yep.
made in the last
Do
10
we want to
years.
give him another question for that?
No.
Because-
Yeah, yeah.
No. This is part of it.
No.
You messed up, man.
No.
You messed up.
Okay.
You got to be paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
nail
what
'em up.
genre to guess. That's the problem.
Now they both got to keep track of each other's questions.
But here's the problem is that it's, like I said, not an action, not a drama, not a comedy, not a horror.
Right.
What other genres are there? I'm Googling genres.
Musical.
There's a lot more, actually. Yeah.
But I mean, when you
I'm trying to think of my
when it comes down to
blockbuster
basics-
aisles right now.
No, when it comes down to basics, every film is either comedy or drama.
Yes.
In one form or another. Obviously, there's subcategories within that.
And I did say drama was a subcategory of drama.
But I mean, you think
the
about
genre.
like Western, that's mostly drama most of the time. You think about sci-fi.
Yeah, but if it was a Western, you wouldn't have asked that yet.
But that's a drama.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't have
Joel,
said.
do what you got to do. We got to get through this first one.
That's the problem. I got
Yes.
nothing. I got nothing. I know it's a rated R, maybe somewhat newish, not a drama, not an action.
You guys are stressed out.
We really are. It's because I got nothing. Is this movie romantic? Would I watch it on a date? Is this like a date romantic movie?
No.
Would I? No, that's not.
All
that's
we're
not my
getting is
question.
no's. We're not
Because
getting any
You just watch
yeses.
Game of Thrones on dates, so
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
then.
Is the main actor an A-lister?
Yes.
Is the protagonist, the actor who plays the protagonist, still popular today?
Good question.
Yes.
I just want to get the genre down.
I know. That's the thing that's really throwing me off. And it's not a comedy. It has no comedic elements.
Some
Is that what we're
dramatic
saying?
elements.
Some dramatic. Does it have sci-fi elements in this movie?
No. You guys are obsessed with genre. I mean, maybe if you want
helps narrow
it's
down.
the building block of a
Okay,
movie.
okay.
It's like when they say, like, don't think of an elephant.
That's
and
all
all
you
you
can
think
think
of
of.
is an elephant.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had another thing I was going to ask, but if it's R-rated, okay, I was going to ask if it was animated. But if it's R-rated, more likely than not, it's not animated.
They could be trying to throw us off. Jake's either saying yes or tickling his nose with the pop filter.
Nuzzling.
He's nuzzling.
He's
Giving it a
nothing
scratch instead of using my hand.
There's very few animated features that
that are
R-rated.
R-rated. So I'm not going to ask that question.
Yes. Chances are it's American because it's a A-lister.
I'm assuming, yeah, it's an A-lister who's still popular today
Yes.
doing work.
Yes.
I've got nothing to go on, really.
I think we need to ask more about the actor, to be honest, because I think we can't find the genre.
How are we going to get specific about the actor, though?
Still popular. Okay, still popular today.
You're right.
A-lister back then as well.
Okay.
It was in the 2000s. That gives you a handful right there.
It does.
And it's not exactly, and this could be,
How do you know it's 2000s?
It's
Because
either
it's
90s or
newer?
early 2000s. It could be 2007 or before, because you said in the last 10
in
years.
90s,
wasn't
it would
there.
be pretty tough to find someone that's like really popular today.
Okay.
It's true, unless it's Tom Cruise.
Oh,
There's plenty, actually.
Is the lead Tom Cruise?
No.
That's,
That's one of your questions?
based on what you're giving me with your, it's not any genre, it defies genre.
Defies genre. Should have said that.
would the lead be considered a silver fox? Do you like that's one of my questions? Like that's a legit question.
That is so first weird.
And second, where do you want to go with the second?
Subjective is what I was going to say for the second. What do you think, Casey? I don't think so.
I wouldn't say Silver Fox.
No, I don't think so.
Denzel Washington.
No, he's a silver fox. Is this based on a true story?
No.
Is the lead actress an A-lister? That's a no. She's B.
This is hard to answer in a yes or no, is what it is. But
I like that Jacob thinks he's being helpful.
generally, no. Casey, with me? No.
I'd say no.
No.
Are we on question
I know the
18
name.
right now?
What was that?
I know the name, but
Okay.
it's not something.
So it's not like a Sandra Bullock, Julie Roberts.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Thinking of 90s. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I just want to make sure.
Not an A-lister.
Okay.
Not today.
Joel, I think we have two more.
Yeah, we have two more
Hopefully.
questions, and we got nothing, Kent. Does this film include... Is it a musical? Is this film a musical?
No.
R-rated musical. I was hoping for it. So many of those out there.
R-rated
So
musical
many.
in the 2000s? Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Oh, it is in the
Or
2000s.
90s.
It is in the 2000s.
I'm just saying because he said 2000s before.
Sure.
A little slip there.
Was it?
Jacob, Kent, this is our 10th, our 19th question or 20th question?
It's 20th. Though I know it's not action. Is gunplay a major feature in this movie?
If you hem and haw every time, Jacob, that doesn't help us.
No, I wouldn't say it's a major feature.
But it is featured.
There are guns in it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You can help us a little bit. I mean, you know.
I tried to earlier.
Did you, Jacob?
I did.
Did you?
We gave each other a look. They should have given.
All right, Joel, I think we just have to
Yep.
go with our guesses on this one.
All right.
Okay, you want to go first?
No. You go first.
Okay.
All right, Kent, let's hear it. You have a guess?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you get it. I really do.
Is it The Town?
No.
Is it Unforgiven?
No. Is Clint Eastwood still popular today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't he dead?
He's a silver fox. Dude.
silver fox?
He has a movie coming out this year.
Is it a silver casket?
Jacob.
Guys, like,
Shame on you.
you know what? I want you guys to guess just a little bit more for my own satisfaction.
Should we give him a hint?
Yeah, let's give him a hint.
It.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Wait, we still
It's
take turns.
animated.
It is animated?
Oh, man.
I was so close.
Yeah, no, that's.
All right, so who's
We
turn
both gave each other a look when you guys said that. We're
You're
like,
like, well, if it's R-rated and
It's
animated,
R-rated
we're not even going to
animated.
ask that.
R-rated animated?
no points after this because
Yeah.
you guys missed it.
Aw.
Okay, and we're guessing it is...
I can't. Well, here's the thing. I have things like not Sausage Party because that was that's not that was in the last 10 years.
There's
Scanner
definitely a
Darkly.
silver fox in that movie.
A Scanner Darkly?
Yep, that's it.
Are you kidding me right now?
serious? Keanu Reeves. I gave you the hint right in the intro.
Are you kidding me
Robert
right now?
Downey Jr., Winona-
Do you know how many people
Winona
listening
Ryder?
to this have actually seen Scanner
Hey.
Darkly or even heard of a Scanner
Hey.
Darkly?
I wanted to see what you guys were made of right from the opening.
welcome to the new Criterion podcast.
Why did we let Jacob pick the movies?
know.
We should let Casey pick the movies.
Casey's going to have a good one for you next.
Is this one of Casey's?
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness. Scanner Darkly.
You're going to be saying that a lot, actually, I think.
Oh, no. A Scanner Darkly. Everyone's like, huh?
I've never even seen a Scanner Darkly.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Yeah.
And it's barely
Did you like it?
animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm
It's like,
high...
it's like one of those animated movies that has like it looks like live action but with an
Yes.
animation filter over it.
All right, are you guys ready to go? Casey's
We should
ready.
you probably give the synopsis of a Scanner Darkly so everyone can go, what was that movie?
It's a
I get
collage
it.
of stories featuring like high-profile actors that it's all cel-shaded animation, and it's a drug trip essentially about. And there are sci-fi elements actually. Robert Downey Jr. actually unzips
Why
his
did we let
suit
Jacob pick the movies?
many times. Just saying.
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry, I just outwitted you there. That's super.
Yeah, outwitted me by picking some obscure movie that no one cares about.
We are dumbfounded. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
nobody cares about Keanu
Yes.
Reeves or Robert Downey Jr.
No one knows. No one remembers that he did a movie called A Scanner Darkly.
Don't they? That's what
know.
I
IMDb
obviously
does.
didn't. I was like,
There we go.
Yeah, you guys are on the next level. All right, Casey, let's
Oh, yeah?
do this. Or you guys.
I was like,
go. Who's
yeah.
first?
Go.
Joel's first this time.
I'm first. Casey, is this movie PG-13?
yes,
I like that you read his eyes.
I thought he was about to propose to you for a second.
I'm taken. Sorry.
Is this movie from the 1990s?
Yes,
Does this movie have any sequels?
yes,
This is good so far.
Yeah, you guys are winning every time.
Because he didn't pick A Scanner Darkly.
Does this movie have one sequel?
one sequel.
One sequel.
Only one sequel. Was the sequel also in the 90s?
Yes,
What if it was direct to DVD? I think it was direct to DVD. They don't seem sure about how many sequels there were. That's confusing to me. Kent, talk to me here. I don't want to be alone.
Okay.
You guys
I'm
are
here, I'm
competing.
here
I don't want to be
Joel.
lost like I'm in a scanner darkly.
It was there, but
Title doesn't even make
the
sense.
90s did that a lot. But
Grammatically.
okay, did the sequel have the same cast?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not straight to DVD, Joel. Because remember, the 90s did that a lot.
They did.
But then they had separate casts.
This leads me to believe it's a comedy as well.
But two comedies that came out in the 90s. Oh, ask a question if you want to see if it's in the comedy genre.
Casey, is this a comedy?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are hardly missed.
I might have a guess.
What? You only get 3 through the course of the 20 questions.
Yeah, but this is how he gets points.
It's true.
My guess is I'm going to guess.
Okay.
I think he's got it.
Is it Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
No.
It's a good guess, though.
Kent, you were actually very close to where I was looking at look at one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it had the same cast.
Yeah. That.
So it wouldn't
that's
I was
it.
actually thinking The Mask and Son of the Mask.
Well, yeah, but different
then
casts.
different cast.
Here's the thing. I like how we're helping each other, even though we're going against each other.
Well, because we're fighting
but you
against
got to
them
think
too.
comedies
That's true.
don't really get sequels that have like sustaining quality.
No, and that's the thing.
Or
It's
the
usually
same
there
cast.
aren't. And like I'd guess something like Home Alone.
Yeah.
But Home Alone had like 3 sequels.
Yes.
So it's not that. They had to look up if it had a sequel, so I'm guessing the sequel was not as well received as the original. Ah, wait a minute.
Welcome to every sequel.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Okay, let me ask you a question. Was this movie based off characters from a television series?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
So no SNL.
That's what I was thinking.
These were original characters.
With that stayed around for 2 movies?
See, now, Casey, they're in the spot where
I
they're
have a
getting
guess.
some ideas,
I'm gonna guess
but
again.
they don't want to give
Guys,
each
I
other
want,
hints.
my second
Right.
strike.
Okay.
Wayne's World.
No.
That was based on Saturday Night Live. We just asked that
Oh my gosh,
question.
I'm not listening.
We just asked that question. You just wasted one of our questions. I have a big note here saying not SNL.
I got really
2 in a row.
excited.
2 in a row.
I got really excited, guys. So I can only guess one more
And
time.
it's not
Yeah.
based on a TV series, so it's not like the Brady Bunch movies either.
Yeah, you'll
so
have to be really sure
Right.
next time.
dancing around. Okay, I guess
It's okay. Joel's going to get there really soon.
He's throwing me off because he has Google up, and I keep looking at the movies on his list.
Well, I keep trying to figure out like narrowing it down and get ideas, but it's not really helping. Okay, so PG-13 movie, 90s, 1 sequel, still in the 90s, same cast in both movies, and it's a comedy.
I'm really surprised they're not there yet.
I know. They got close.
Yeah.
Is it a Scanner Dark?
It is a Scanner Darkly. It was so funny. We're really good at this.
No, we're not.
No.
Not Saturday Night Live, not comedy, or yes, comedy.
Yeah. Yes.
What kind of comedies did they make in the 90s?
Yeah. I think I know it.
You guys got a bunch of questions left. Just keep asking.
I
Just
know
ask
we
a
got a bunch of
question.
questions. I know, I got to think of a
Instead
question
of
first.
trying to ask the movie, try to narrow it down to that movie that you're thinking.
That's a good strategy. I'm not going to do it, though.
Okay.
You have to do it.
It's like, I'm just going to keep guessing the movie.
Okay.
Wayne's World 2.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing. It's not SNL. Is it Wayne's World?
Got excited.
I'm just going to throw this out there. Is it animated?
No.
Does it have a female lead?
No.
Is the main actor still working today? Is the protagonist still doing movies today?
Not really.
Well, I mean, prominently is probably what I'm going
Not
for here.
prominently.
Not prominently.
Male lead, not really
Okay,
doing
my next
much.
question. Would you consider this well received by critics?
Yeah.
What are you writing down there, Kent?
Well received?
Did this movie do well at the box office? I mean, obviously there was a sequel.
I have to look that up.
Right. Joel, I'm drawing blanks on this one.
PG-13 90s comedy.
Right.
How did I had to have seen it. Oh.
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 Oh. Hold on.
Joel and I both know.
No.
You got to stop Googling things.
No, that's the thing is like I have this list of 90s comedies who are just going to go
I think
through.
Joel's got it.
I think that's well.
Is it my turn?
Joel's got it.
Or is
No,
it Kent's turn?
didn't you just ask if it did well in
Oh, I
the
did. I
box
did. Yeah,
office?
did well in the box office.
And what do you think? I think that's a yeah.
I didn't see the number. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
So we haven't asked if it's an original character. We just asked if it was based on something off a TV show.
Right.
And this guy's not famous anymore.
Not really doing much anymore.
Not really doing much anymore. It was well received. And how did it do at the box office?
They said they did all right, did good.
Yep.
I want to give my third guess because I feel like
You'll
Joel
be
has
out
it.
if you get it wrong.
You give all the rest to. Joel
Yeah,
to
but he
guess.
may not get it.
No, probably won't.
Probably will.
Is it the Nutty Professor?
No.
Come on.
It's out.
Kent's out. How many questions do I have left?
You're at 14, so.
Okay, so here I want to ask a question. Is this movie a parody movie?
No.
Dang it! I was going towards Hot Shots.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Because that's both in the 90s and then both comedies, PG-13.
Isn't there multiple sequels for that? Like 3?
Nah, just the Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh. There's
So,
a third.
what-
Apparently
what-
that's a thing.
What did I just ask?
Was it
Was it a parody?
Yeah, not a parody.
All right, Joel, you're at 15 questions.
Yeah, and now I got to come up with
5
other
left.
ones. Is it a teen comedy?
No.
Does it have a Western flavor?
Yes.
He's got there.
Oh, no, he's got it.
Is it City Slickers?
Yes.
10 points to Joel.
Well done, sir. Well done. It was just the Western flavor that gave it to you.
It was just kind of thinking about, like, I was just going through like sequels, comedy sequels. There's not that many comedy sequels.
Right.
And then it was just kept playing. I started just going through all the 90s comedies I could think of and what got sequels. And then when it was.
When you said sequels, I was like, I remember the second one. Jake was like maybe 3, and I was like,
Yeah, Legend of Curly's Gold.
couldn't
And then.
think anything after that one.
Yeah. Man, City Slickers.
Well done, Joel. Well done.
Whew, that was not easy. This
I'm
game
not saying I
stressed me
jumped the
out.
gun on that, but I may have.
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
3
I
times.
know. Wayne's World was the worst possible guess you could have done.
I got really excited.
Oh, man. All right.
I'm not sure what to do now because the next one was supposed to be hard.
A Scanner Darkly was your easy one?
Jake. Hey, Jake. Bring it on.
Bring it on?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's not Bring It On, Kent. That's too mainstream.
All right, that's his guess. That's
It's
one
bring
down.
it on all or nothing.
All right, Kent. We'll do it.
Are you an action movie?
No.
Would I take a date to this movie?
I don't know what you do, man. Who knows?
Would Joel take a
It's
date?
another way of asking, is it a romantic movie?
No.
Was this made in the past 20 years?
No.
Ooh, so we're going back to the 90s or before. Is this movie family friendly?
Yes.
That's a yeah.
I'm going to give you guys a hint. Casey, you heard of this?
Heard of it? Yes. Seen it?
Oh, great. It's a Jacob movie.
It's a Jacob movie.
I've seen this movie multiple times, if that helps.
That doesn't help. You've watched A Man for All Seasons multiple times.
It's-
I have. That
Jake-
movie's amazing.
It's definitely a Jacob movie.
It could be a Man for All Seasons. Is this movie filmed in black and white?
No.
Is this an Academy Award winning film?
I'm guessing this is a little bit older because
No.
Jake doesn't.
I'm going to
usually-
say no.
Not award winning.
What else should I ask about the time? Because I want to find out when this was made.
Right.
Should I just go with specific decades?
Yeah. At this point, with Jacobs, we have to get as specific as possible.
Right. Are the male or female lead alive today?
No.
Ooh.
Good question.
So they all died in a plane crash right after filming. It could be the Poltergeist movies.
Yes, it probably is.
Okay, so it's old. It's an older movie.
It's not black and white.
It's not black and white, so which means it's going to be like 50s, 60s,
Possibly.
70s. Could be 70s. People still died in the 70s.
They did. Apparently some time has passed since then.
He said it's family friendly, though. Is this a musical?
No.
I thought it was Sound of Music
It's a good guess.
for you, Jacob.
Yeah.
Sound of Music.
That'd have been a good one.
And Joel, good question
seen
with
The Sound
the
of Music.
family
I'll give you
friendly
that one.
because we wouldn't really know if this was PG-13 or R or anything because that was before the MPAA.
Well, here's the other thing, though, is that family friendly means it's probably not the 70s.
Oh, that's true because they started to go a little bit darker.
So I think it's 60s. I'm thinking we're in the 60s here.
But it's not a date movie.
No, it's not
And
a
Jake
movie.
really likes the old school date movies.
But it's not
As we
romantic,
know.
is what I mean. So it,
Yeah.
it could be a comedy. Could be a drama.
Is this... Yeah, I'm going to ask. Is this a drama?
Yes. That is one of the genres.
Jacob, is it in the 60s?
Yes.
That's 10.
Oof. So a 60s movie with no real awards or acclaim.
And no musical.
No musical. Man, this is the part where I start like kind of getting in my own head. All I can think of is Psycho. Ooh, that's a good question though. It's a Hitchcock movie. You want to do that, Kent?
Yes, I'll do that. Is this a Hitchcock movie?
No, that's 2 on the nose, guys.
Oh, right.
Thanks for condescending real
Who
quick.
directed,
Is that a
who directed
Jacob
Scanner
movie?
Darkly? Does this film involve espionage?
No.
Does this movie involve war in any way?
In any way?
I mean, like
Either
an actual war?
Like war is a focus.
No.
Whether it's... Okay.
Jacob, is this a Western?
Yes.
But it can't be a Clint Eastwood Western because he's still alive.
Yes. Although Jake thinks he's dead and in a silver casket. Joel, could I narrow it down? Should I ask if John Wayne has been in it or not? Should I just eliminate him from the...
You could do that if you want.
Was John Wayne in this movie?
You don't need to eliminate him because the answer is yes.
Oh boy. Here's the question. The question is if I jump into it, just jump into it and make a guess, or if I let Kent have a stab at it. Because the problem is, if I let him have it, he's going to start guessing.
It would never do. Oh,
It's what I do.
He's like Clint Eastwood.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Jacob, is it True Grit?
No. It almost was, actually.
That was 2 on the nose.
It was.
You wanted to grit darkly?
Yes, exactly.
There are so many John Wayne movies.
Yeah.
There are.
Does he share the screen with anyone prominent, a well-known actor?
Yes.
Jacob, is it the man who shot Liberty Valance?
No. But that's 2. How many questions we got, Casey?
We're at 18 questions right now.
I love The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, by the way. That's a great movie.
That's why I went for it.
Is it El Dorado?
Oh, that's your first guess?
Yes.
And you're right.
Yeah! El Dorado.
El Dorado.
We've picked the most obscure John Wayne
Have you
movie
guys seen?
we can.
There's a good chance you guys hadn't
I
seen
have
that
not
one.
seen it.
I've not seen El Dorado.
No,
or A Scanner Darkly.
Once again.
Yeah. I have seen City Slickers and the City Slickers 2 Legend of
10
Curtis
and
Gold.
10 to 10. Okay.
It was really El Dorado?
Yeah, and
Robert Mitchum, right?
Robert Mitchum,
Yeah.
yeah. And James Caan's in it as well. Very young James Caan. And I watched it several times as a kid for whatever reason. Really liked it.
Well, I know what
Why
the
did we let
reasons.
Jacob
'cause-
pick this movie?
Yeah.
We should have let just Casey do it. It's Casey's show. Why can't Casey pick all the
we got to
movies?
test our movie knowledge.
I like Casey.
Well, you had just as much trouble with City Slickers.
All right. Casey, you're picking the movie?
Yep, I got
Joel,
it ready to go.
You're going first.
I'm going first. Casey. That's more subjective. I wasn't going to go for that. I'll just start with the basics. Let's start
Sure,
with the basics.
yeah.
I don't get crazy.
Breadbasket.
Is this a drama?
No.
It's a subgenre.
Yeah, I'd say so. Doesn't say
It doesn't
on
say
here.
it, though. Yeah.
So it's somewhat dramatic.
Yeah, sorry.
There's sadness
I
in
hate
there
that question.
somewhere.
It's like, is it a drama? Is there a conflict in the movie? Yeah, there's always a conflict in the movie, you know?
Would you say comedic elements make up the majority of the movie?
No.
Casey, was this film made after you were born?
Yes. Do you know when I was born?
Casey's actually
Were
only
you born
13.
last week?
How'd you guess?
That wasn't a question. That wasn't an official question. Because it had nothing to do with the movie. So,
Too late, marking it
after
down.
he was born,
I really want to know if you know when I was born.
I'm going to guess 1990.
Yeah.
Is that the year you were born?
Yeah.
He's been stalking
I
you.
win 10 points.
No.
Finally, Jill's good at guessing.
That was the movie.
So it was made in the last 28 years. Right? Math?
Yes.
Help me out. Math?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is that how old I am?
Is this an action movie?
No.
I got to get more specific in the era.
Yeah.
Is this a 2000s movie?
Yes.
Did this make a lot of money at the box office? Like, and by a lot, I mean like 100 plus.
100 million plus.
Yes. $100 plus. It got my money.
No,
decent
not over
season.
100 million.
All right. I'm putting ish on the box office.
Is the lead?
No, it's not. No ish.
No,
It's-
it's a flop.
No, it's not 100 million. I'll just go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can do. Otherwise, it's subjective.
Is the lead actor American?
Good question, Joel. Really good question.
I'm reading their face.
Yeah.
They don't know.
They're researching the movie.
probably
right now.
Canadian.
Yeah. I mean, British people play Americans all the time.
Technically, yes, she's American.
Oh,
Oh, dang it. No.
Sorry, dang it, my bad.
Yes. That was perfect.
Technically, she's not, you said?
I said technically they're not.
Wait, I think you said technically,
Or technically,
she is.
technically they are. Sorry.
Technically, they
You're getting me all
are.
confused here now.
Technically, she is.
Technically, she is. What does that even mean? Maybe dual citizenship?
Maybe.
Now, when we
Barack
say
Obama
2000,
thing.
when we say 2000s movies, that doesn't mean 2010s movies. That means 2000s movies.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Just clarifying there.
Ooh, I have a question, but I don't want to play my hand for Joel.
Oh, play it.
Is this a date movie?
No.
It's not a date movie, so it's not a romantic.
It depends what you're taking your dates to, honestly.
It depends.
Oh, so find out rating, Joel.
You boss me around. It's
kind-
obviously, if it's a 2000 movie,
Yes.
We'll come back to that question later. After you guess.
is the lead character a strong, independent woman who don't need no man?
Isn't it every woman, Joel?
I've
I'd
seen
say
it.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go yeah.
It's his
wonder
fault.
why
It's
we're
his
not
fault for
getting
that
these.
question.
So it's an independent protagonist in this movie. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, that was
It's not about the
For sure.
pursuit of marriage.
right. Is the lead actress still popular today? And by popular, I mean A-lister.
Too subjective, I think.
Not really. If she's a household name, that's popular.
Well, household name doesn't mean currently popular.
Currently, household name.
Household name.
So it's probably Jennifer Aniston, because she hasn't worked a day in her life since Friends, really, and yet she's still a household name for some reason. Or is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Was this actress married to a prominent actor?
Yeah.
Joel's figured it out.
Though we're looking at the same person. We might
Yes, we are.
We're both thinking.
We're both thinking Angelina Jolie.
We are. We're both thinking Angelina Jolie.
But it isn't necessarily the case. But this is someone married to an actor.
But we're not focused on the actress, though. I mean, that's helpful. We got to focus on the movie.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Is this movie... Have we asked the rated R question?
We have not.
Is this movie rated R?
No.
Not rated R.
I like these questions because they're easy and I don't have to think about it.
It just needs to be like quick, objective questions. Like, would you say this person's attractive? It's like,
Would you? Not an official question.
Is
I'm
that
just
a
wondering.
question?
No, I'm just wondering.
no, I'm not answering that.
Is there an element of mystery in this movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are both onto something.
Joel has a guess, and so I feel like I need to also guess. Do you think you know it, honestly?
I think I have an inkling as to what it might be.
I'm going to guess.
Okay.
Is this movie The Others?
Yes.
Yes! That was my guess! That was my guess! I had it right there! Yes. Oh, my gosh. Because the thing that got me is when you said technically American.
I was like, dual citizenship. It's got to be.
Because Nicole Kidman, not really in a ton of movies, even around that time.
No, but she's very active today.
But right now, she's very active.
She's got like three big movies coming out.
We
like
just
right
rolled for
now.
IMDb and there wasn't anything
And
going on.
she's in a huge HBO series as well.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise. It had to be Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt.
That's
Cruise,
exactly
yeah.
what I was thinking.
Right.
That's exactly where my mind went. Dang it.
And honestly, Joel, I wouldn't have got it without the mystery thing. And then the PG-13, I was like, it's got to be a horror because it's,
That's where the drama was.
I'm so bugged.
It didn't say drama, and that's I was like, well, technically,
I think
yeah,
I
it is
got that
drama.
one in the 14 questions.
I'm so bugged because I had it and I didn't think I'd given anything away, but I'd given too much
I was
away.
going to ask if it was a horror, but then I was like, oh, Joel, just get it. Like right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, back to the date question. I'd say high schoolers would take their dates to that movie.
Yeah, they would.
'Cause-
Yeah, we did. Let's just stick with Casey movies all the time.
And now we're back to Jake.
and I'm kind of sorry, actually. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, I'm sorry for them.
Oh,
Okay.
still.
Are you guys ready?
No.
Who's first this time?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Okay, so Joel, as of now, I believe I have
nothing good
20
listens to.
points.
You do have 20
You
points.
have 10 points.
Yes, I do, because you stole my answer.
I know, right before you. But I get so eager, I just have to guess the movie. And you make me nervous. I'm just going to say it. I would actually just ask a question, but you played your hand, and you shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have. I should have had my poker face, but the problem was I was so excited that I'd actually figured
Yes.
possibly one out.
I think from now on, no screen looking.
No. I mean, looking at each other's screens?
Yeah. I won't look at your screen. You won't look at mine. And we also do like how you just moved it just barely.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And let's go. Let's go for this. So, Jake, are you ready?
Yep.
Are you a comedy?
No. It is actually, I guess.
Dang it, Jacob.
I wouldn't have thought that, though.
Next, we're going to Casey. Yeah, Casey, you pick the movie. This is not a comedy in Jake's mind, but technically.
It is, according to IMDb, there's a tag there that says comedy.
You guys aren't going to think it's a comedy.
Okay, so it's a dark comedy, I'm guessing.
Or maybe just a really dry comedy.
Sure.
Is this a British movie?
No.
Question. Is this a date movie?
No.
Jacob, at the risk of sounding like Kent, is this a guy movie?
No.
You know, my favorite thing about this is the fact that it's like every time we talk to Casey over here, he's like saying, yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's very affirmative.
No.
That's
No.
true. That has
Jake
happened a
says,
lot.
no.
Or, no.
Is this animated?
No. It continues.
Jacob,
No.
is this movie set in the 90s?
No.
Set in the 90s?
No.
Okay.
Why'd you ask that question?
He had a hunch.
Don't look at my screen. We have nothing on this movie. We know what this movie isn't. And all we know about it is that it might maybe be a comedy.
Is this an action movie?
No.
Man.
Does this movie defy genre?
Just letting you guys know, a lot of people who listen to Baconsale, they like action movies. So if we could add a few more of those, that'd be great.
No. Let's put in obscure Keanu Reeves movies
Cel-shaded animation movies.
and John Wayne movies that didn't win any awards whatsoever.
It won awards in my heart. Okay, Joel.
I was actually going to ask that. Jacob, is this an Academy Award winning film?
Yes.
That's a really.
Got the first yes.
He
But that
got a
could mean
yes.
anything.
but the thing is, he answered that so quickly.
Okay.
I'm not telling you squat.
I mean, it could be Suicide Squad. You saying Academy Award
Is that your
winning?
guess?
No. I said it could be. Because no one's that's genre defining right there.
It is.
Okay.
That's maybe a comedy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for all the wrong reasons.
It's just kind of a joke. Yeah.
So, Joel, I'm going to ask more about the time frame of when this came out.
I think that's smart.
Did this movie come out in the past 20 years?
No.
All I'm getting is no from you.
Yeah.
I don't love
That's
it.
all we get from him.
Just trying to remind you of your dates.
It's rude.
Is this rated R?
No.
So it's not in the 90s and it's not in 20 years.
Right.
So basically we're
going 80s and before. This could be another. Jake wouldn't pick another really old movie, I don't think.
What was that one we just got? Oh yeah. It was not rated R.
Yeah, it's probably PG-13 or not rated.
Or not rated.
Should I go black and white? Or, I mean, he already did El Dorado. I think doing another one like that would be a mistake for him. But it's
really funny you say that. I'll have to give you commentary later.
yeah. Is this movie filmed in black and white?
No.
I'm going to need to narrow it down.
Okay.
Jacob, is this a 70s movie?
No.
Dang it.
That's 12 questions. Was this movie made in the 1980s?
No.
What?
Jacob, this is mid 1960s.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Not necessarily. It could have been made in the 90s and it's about a time before because you didn't ask that. You said it wasn't set in the 90s.
Yeah. Good point.
Could be a period movie.
Could be Shakespeare in Love.
Is that your guess?
No.
What are they at, Casey?
They're at 14 right now.
14.
And they know when it's not filmed in.
Ask if the lead actors are dead.
Jacob, is it older than 1960s?
Yes.
So we know it's older than the 1960s.
Yes.
And it might have some comedic elements.
You know a few other things. There's some other yeses in there. Wasn't there?
I
Yeah.
think there's like one more.
Yeah, there's at least one more. You guys have gone the wrong direction. You've had some good clues.
We've had no luck.
Jacob defines those as good clues.
Yeah.
It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. Could be
The
made more
yeses.
1960s.
The yeses, okay?
Okay, what we have for yeses. Let me just run this down for you,
Yeah, let's
Jacob,
hear it.
Is that it's kind of a comedy, Academy Award winner in the 50s.
Academy Award winner in the 50s.
There's a lot of Academy Awards, Jacob. Is it a Best Picture winner? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're hinting towards? Is that what you're saying, Jacob?
I'm not hinting anything. I'm just saying
Is
that.
that a question?
Yeah, you
16.
need to build
That
off.
wasn't a question because he didn't answer it.
Have I seen this movie?
Yes.
Oh, I should have asked if I like this movie.
Well, that's
That would've
very
been way better.
subjective.
Jake knows.
Jacob, does this movie... Oh, is it my turn?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Does this movie deal with war?
Sure you don't want Ken's question? No.
Does Joel like this movie?
Nope.
Is this movie Gigi?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be my guess. That's gonna be my guess. Well done, Joel.
We should probably
was
keep
it that one? Was it that got you got there?
because I was looking at Best Picture winners of 1950s, and I was like, man, a lot of these are about war, and so I started to kind of narrow it down. If I ask that will narrow it down.
Yeah.
And then when you said if I hated it, I'm like, okay, Gigi is right there glaring at me, and I
Yes.
hate that movie.
So Ken, I want to circle back because you were like, no, he won't do an old one again. The thing is the next one, it was more current. It was
Yeah.
obscure, more recent. And anyway, I was worried we're not going to get through the whole ones. And so I wanted to make sure I got Gigi in the list.
My gosh,
And so-
Gigi.
Now,
Joel, could you summarize Gigi for us?
Gigi is about it's a movie about a old man who preys on young women.
It is not about that at all.
That's basically what it's
Oh,
about.
here's the first song. Thank heaven for little girls.
They're always getting younger every
That is
day.
not what he
All right,
says.
all right, all right.
Sounds like
See,
a
that's not
comedy
what
to
he
me.
says?
Isn't it?
That's
No, that opening song is creepy.
Honestly, it was the Academy Award clue and the maybe a comedy because that's when I thought Joel and I may not have liked it.
Yeah, it was like comedy, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought musical would have been the first thing or something, or drama even.
Well done, Joel. That was awesome.
Thank you for the help on that.
Yeah, you guys got there.
What
Because
question
here's
was
the
that?
thing.
What
I
question
knew
we get that one on?
That was number 17.
Yeah, 17.
I knew I would dislike most of these movies, but I wondered if you did. That was really the clincher right there. Because I could have said like The Greatest Show on Earth or something like that.
I like that one though.
Or Around the World in 80 Days.
It was
That
how quick. It was how quickly he answered. Yes, it's an Academy Award winner. That I was like, he knows what it's won.
Yeah.
which
I
leads me to
was
believe.
trying to help.
All right, Casey.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is it all up to you?
Oh,
Yep.
good. It's a Casey one. Okay,
Oh yeah, Joel, you're up first.
I'm up first. Casey, is this movie a PG comedy?
Yes.
How do you do that? Casey's up and you're like, I know everything about this movie.
I'm looking at his eyes, man. And I look in yours and I just see shark's eyes, doll's eyes.
Is this movie animated?
No. Now I'm not the yes man anymore.
Yeah.
I have that effect on people.
Is this a children's film?
Yeah.
Ish? Yeah?
I think ish is probably the right.
Ish is more
Yeah.
what I go with.
Is this movie from the 2000s?
No.
Is this movie from the 80s?
Yes. I feel like Joel already knows what it is.
Yeah, he's getting. Well, you're just getting into his love genre, basically. Here's.
That's a different genre, Jacob.
I hope not.
Don't look at my screen, Kent.
Does it have sci-fi elements in this movie?
No.
Is this a John Hughes movie? Meaning he either wrote it or directed it.
No.
Is the lead actor still famous today?
Too subjective, really.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
Famous for the role. Is this person famous for the role? Because I couldn't get a clear answer. Still too subjective?
Too subjective.
Are they an A-lister today?
No.
Does this movie feature a male and female, like a couple's lead, to a male and female couple leading it?
No.
No sci-fi elements.
Right.
PG.
Which gets rid of a lot of like classic
It does.
1980s PG movies.
The romantic thing also was kind of throwing me off because I imagined a couple in a lot of these movies.
I want to ask the date question, but the kids could be watching this. That sounds strange. Would you say it's a buddy movie?
Like a movie I'd go watch
Like
with my buddy?
No, like a buddy comedy. Like two guys are the protagonists.
No.
Does it
So there's more than two, I'm guessing, Joel.
does it involve a police officer as one of the main roles?
No.
Not Turner and Hooch.
Is that a guess?
No, that was me telling you. I turned to you. I didn't make eye contact with them. No sci-fi.
Right.
Not John Hughes.
Not animated.
Not an A-lister making movies today.
Okay, see, I thought they were there already, actually.
I thought...
Yeah, it took a turn. I was like, oh,
first
they're
three
right on it.
questions, I thought Joel had it.
Yep.
From PG comedy and kind of a children's film?
Yeah.
Wait, did we get the era?
Yeah, I think they got the era.
With 80s.
Yeah, and 80s, yeah.
And 80s, yeah. The 80s PG comedy. Is it my turn or your turn, Ken?
It's my turn.
Can you cut that out every time I say that?
Do you think I'd like this movie?
Yeah.
I mean, that really narrows it down, by the way.
I was going to say, I can't answer that one. I have no idea.
Is the movie set in America?
Yes.
Is there a journey involved in this movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Nat again.
Yeah, and then again, the raucous comedy. Are there sequels to this PG comedy from the 80s?
No.
That's 15.
I thought I had it, but that threw me off.
Honestly, they have just as much trouble with yours as mine. I'm not sure why they put up all the fuss.
Because when we get at the end of his, we're like, oh, that movie. Instead of, oh, that movie?
They get a lot of me going, I don't know. And yours are like definitive. I don't know why they have problems with mine. Or
like,
with yours.
Yeah, like, no.
Now, this may be really subjective, but is this considered a cult classic?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Does this movie involve California?
No.
Dang it. So it's not The Wizard.
You remember who's picking these movies, right?
Not you?
Not me, exactly.
Okay, so let's run through this real quick. PG comedy, not animated, but kind of a children's film. It's 80s.
Casey,
no
I
sci-fi
can't believe
elements.
these guys.
Not John Hughes. No A-lister today. Not a couple leading it. Not a buddy comedy. Kent likes it. Set in America. A journey involved. No sequels.
I love how Kent likes it is one of the clues.
It really is.
That does
It
narrow
narrows
it
down a ton. I'm going to make a guess, even though I think it breaks one of these rules. One of the clues that we have.
Before you ask, what clue do you think it's breaking?
Kids-ish.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to scratch that. I'm not going to guess yet. Does this take place in a major city? Is this built around a city?
No.
So not California, not a big city, still in America.
Does this movie include a large cast? Meaning multiple
Yes.
leads sharing the spotlight?
Yes.
Okay.
We already kind of covered that, actually.
I'm going to make a guess. Is this The Goonies?
Yes.
No!
Yes!
I have
Yes! That was actually what I was going to guess last time, but I wasn't sure about the kids movie thing.
And that's where I'm sitting there. I'm like, it's a family movie.
Yeah, I was like, how can I ask this
You're right.
without asking?
Well,
it?
that's what I was thinking when they said
I was
it was
thinking,
like,
does it have a treasure?
was it two
Does it have a
male
map?
leads? And they're like, And that was like 3 or 4 or 5.
Yep. Yeah, you
I hate that
you
when
got
you get
there
it-
already.
I hate it when you get right out from underneath me.
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying.
You're welcome.
You do like this movie, right, Ken?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Who doesn't like Goonies?
I mean, if I didn't like it, I'd probably have to quit the show.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Don't you think?
Probably.
Maybe that should be a guest question.
Also, Goonies, never a sequel, but Goonies 2 on the NES, really fun game.
Much better than Goonies 1, which no one really
Did
has
they ever
played.
make
I don't know.
Goonies 1?
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dang it. Does that mean Kent's in the lead again?
Yes, 30-20.
Yes.
This is tough.
All right, are you guys ready for one of mine?
No. We never are. They're laughing about his choice right now, I think.
I'm just laughing at you guys about no.
I do have a good choice, though.
So I'm going to go first, right, for Jake's?
Yes.
Yep.
Jake, I believe in you this time.
Okay.
Was this made in the last 10 years?
Yes. Hold on.
That was kind of hard to say.
Can we say, let me rephrase because you're not sure. 2005 on?
Yes.
That's not 10 years, Kent.
I know, but he wasn't sure, so I had to give him some leeway there.
Is this film rated R?
No.
Is this a drama?
I hate that question.
I mean, I know there are...
I mean, yeah.
you can say ish.
If it's more
it-
serious than comedy is what we're asking.
I'm going to say no.
So comedic in tone.
I didn't say
Maybe.
that. That is not what that
Maybe.
means.
Yeah, we don't know.
Is this an action film?
Yes.
Action with some drama. Does this involve superheroes?
Yes.
Oh, well,
But keep in
well,
mind,
well.
how many Marvels do we have? How many
Yes.
DCs do we have? Do you like how we went straight there? Because I knew we'd get a superhero question.
Got to get someone in there.
Let's try to get him under 10. Joel,
I'm trying.
let's get Jake in under 10.
Let's do it.
Is this a Marvel movie?
No.
You could have just said, does Kent like this movie?
I could have. But that would have
Because
killed some DC ones.
It would have
too.
killed some DC, and that would have been better. Not a Marvel movie. Oh, man. What could it be? Was this well received by critics? I think that plays my hand right there, honestly.
Unknown.
Unknown? You have Google.
I don't know.
You don't know if it was well received by critics? Look at the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Just tell us the movie, and I'll tell you.
No, you'll have to do another question.
Do I get another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll understand why.
What was
I mean,
your-
it feels like it hasn't been made yet,
what
honestly.
was your question?
Was it well received by critics? So, superhero movie, was it well received by critics?
So it still could be flourishing.
And this is a movie. Well, what do you mean flourishing, though? Like, it would have to be that recent?
Well, I mean, for example, it's not Marvel. So I could say this. If it were like Venom, for example, that's currently out.
Sure. But that was instantly poorly received.
Was it?
By critics? Yes.
Yeah, but people liked it.
Yeah, people like I said critics, though. That was
Yeah.
my question.
Okay.
Can you answer that one?
Nope.
You can't.
I abstain on that question.
Really? Can you abstain?
I
the
am.
fifth.
I abstain.
Well, there's
Okay.
You still get another question then.
Yeah, my question is, do I like this movie?
I don't know.
Jacob
It hasn't
thinks
come
he's
out
been-
yet.
he
It hasn't
thinks
come out
he's
yet.
Helpful.
I don't know.
You just ask him if it has come out yet.
Oh, do I get another one?
You give it him. You're not giving yes or no's.
Should he get another question? I guess you probably should. You haven't gotten a yes or no.
Just ask it. I want my turn.
Does this movie have a sequel yet?
No.
Jacob, has this movie come out yet?
No.
I feel like that's the Jacob twist right there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm trying not to play my hand
Okay.
because there could be... I could go either way on this. Do you think you will like it?
I hope so. I don't know.
No. Based on your attitude for what we've seen and for your how tired you are of the simple formula of superhero movies, do you think you'll give this better than a C+?
Ooh, probably not.
I had to go
Again,
as
though, I
specific
really
as
hope
possible.
so.
You hope you like it.
I do.
I need to take a swing.
I say that about all of
Yeah,
them.
take a
though.
swing.
I need to take a swing for the fences because Kent's locking in very quickly.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess.
Let's hear it.
Is this movie Wonder Woman 1984?
No.
That movie actually has a decent chance, even though the cast is a little worrying, of being better than a C+.
That
I would
one's
say
like,
that.
didn't they push that off another year? Like, that doesn't come
6
out
months.
for like
6-7 months.
Yeah.
2 more years, though.
No, it's
2020,
It
isn't
was
it?
2019. Now
Jacob,
it's
stop giving
2020.
him hints.
Oh, that's not hints. I'm talking.
You're saying hints like it wouldn't be that far out.
I'm talking about the Wonder Woman that you just
I know
talked
you're
about.
saying Wonder Woman. I wouldn't choose something that far out. That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm
That's
saying.
what you're implying.
I'm complaining that they pushed the production back on that movie. That's all.
So it hasn't come out. I want to ask if there's been a trailer, but I don't know if I want that because that really narrows it down.
Go for it.
Ooh, what are you gonna do? Okay. All right, Kent.
Did we collectively like the trailer for this movie?
Collectively, as in all three of us like the trailer?
Yes. Was it Baconsale approved?
No.
Is this movie Aquaman?
No.
Here's the thing, though. This He could go with the other choice, which I'm about to say. Have I already guessed one? No.
yet.
Where are they
You've
at,
done
Casey?
two.
Where are they at?
You've done two, and I
They're
haven't
at
done
12.
Oh, 12. Okay, you should get there.
any. Is this movie Shazam?
Yes. Joel was
We got it
there.
in 12. Joel, we got it in 12, not 10. And that's the thing. We could have gone either 2. You could have said Aquaman or
Don't
Shazam.
try it. Yeah, I lost the round. Don't say like, "Hey, good job."
I'm just saying.
Did you have it next, Joel?
Yes, that was the next one on there. It was
Yeah.
like I went too far, and then I went back to this one, and then I'm like,
But I was
"Yes,
almost wondering if you're going to do like Venom 2 or the next, Spider-Man just to
Yeah.
you
mess
totally
with us.
gave him a hint."
How?
I didn't give him
When
any
you were like,
hints.
"It wouldn't be that far out."
No, I was talking
what you
about
were
Wonder
implying.
Woman. That is not what I implied at all.
40 to 20. Huh?
I just can't believe they're making us wait so long for the next Wonder Woman. It's like, hey, I know what we'll do with a big success. Push it off 4 or 5 years. Who are they? James Cameron? It's silly.
By the way, apparently they have finished filming on
nice choice.
Avatar 2 and 3. That's what they're saying.
Oh, really?
But who knows?
It feels like they've been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
James
It's
Cameron's
like
like,
a
no,
real
we
secret.
got to wait for the technology to catch up with what I want to do.
Everyone's just Sigourney Weaver, and we just had her play every part.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Joel? Is it the ice cream that I'm about to devour?
Listen, Joel, I have good news for you. Casey's up, and then you're going to be able to
Oh,
pick.
Casey's up. Okay, here we go.
Now you can pick the genre
Let's
and the
go,
rating in the first
Casey.
guess.
All right,
Yeah.
Casey,
Head first.
looking you in the eyes.
He totally guessed it the right time. Peachy comedy.
He's done it twice.
Is this an animated film?
No.
Dang it.
Now, I have a feeling, Joel, that Casey's going to go a little bit further back. Because he's done some 80s movies, some more recent movies. Is this a 70s movie?
No.
Is it earlier, or excuse me, is it later than 70s, meaning it's been made after the 1970s?
Yes.
You wasted a question on that.
I just had to kind of establish the timeline, Kent.
Is this rated R?
Yes.
Is this a comedy?
No.
Is this from the 1990s?
Yes.
Is this an action-adventure movie?
No.
Is this movie still popular today?
Yes.
So far, I think we have yet to find a date movie. So thank you very much, everyone.
You're welcome.
It's not action-adventure.
Like I'm going to fill this up with date movies.
Wait, so it's,
Yeah.
it's not action-adventure. It's not comedy.
Right.
He did horror before, so I don't know if I want to guess that again.
I wouldn't go horror. I think it's a crime drama, honestly. Read his eyes.
I think it's a. Is this a political thriller?
No. I don't even know what to.
It's very specific. It's a
I know where
political
Joel is
thriller.
going with that because the 90s were very popular for that.
Yeah.
Would you say this movie's pretty violent? Like gunplay?
No.
Oh, Joel, this is a straight up drama
That's what it sounds like.
and an emotional movie, I believe.
Google one wrong thing, and all of a sudden the list is just television series. Okay.
Hope you're playing along, listener.
Is this Schindler's List?
No.
You're just going with a guess?
I had a thought of like when we were dancing around it, and I went
That's
for
a
it.
good guess.
Does this movie have 2 male leads?
No. Yeah.
So you're saying yeah, sort of?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
That one's kind of hard to
Yeah.
say.
Wait, what was that question again, Ken?
Does it have 2 male leads? And they said yeah, sort of.
Okay, so maybe one of them's not as strong.
I always feel like I'm gonna say something, and then after he's like, "It does." It's like, oh, my bad.
We will get mad. There's 10 points on the line.
That. Not a lot of violence, not a lot of gunplay, meaning still popular today. 90s non-animated drama.
Yeah, it's a lot of info.
It is a lot of info.
Ask how many F words it has. Or if it's rated R for primarily F words.
You asked that.
Don't boss me.
I'm going
Let
to
me start
ask:
looking up that one.
Is this movie based on a book?
Yes.
Ooh.
Good question.
I feel like Joel's kind of honing in on the answer.
It always looks that way, though. And
Yeah,
then
and then all of a sudden he's like,
Wayne's World.
That wasn't even me. That was Kent.
Whatever, Wayne's World guy. All right, Kent, what do you got? Are you going to ask about the F words?
Is there romance in this movie?
no.
Is this a Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Well done, sir.
Joel's going for it. He's swinging
Yeah.
for fences this time.
That was one where I was like, I
got
gotta
it.
go big. I gotta go
Yeah,
quick.
because I was thinking, like, what's based on a book that we know? I was like, Goodwill Hunting.
No, I had based on a book. That was my. I want to clarify before asking this question.
Okay.
So
I was trying
before
to.
that.
I was trying to decide if Morgan Freeman would be considered a lead in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
And
for
it
sure.
Was, it was when you said kind of that I was kind of like, okay, so it has strong. It's a '90s, very pop, and you guys were very affirmative about it's popular today, and so that's when I was like, hey, it's got to be something that's sticking around. So
So it's 40 to 30.
It is.
Jake,
Good luck.
I assume we're moving on to the next one.
We are.
How many do we have left?
You know, we're going to give... so you're ahead by 10 points, which is just one win. And so, Joel, we'll give you a chance to catch up there, and we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
It's going to be bad.
My question, is this a comedy?
No.
Jacob, is this black and white?
No. Fine, it's a Marnie. I'll just tell you.
I knew it!
Have I seen this movie?
I'm pretty sure.
That's it? That's all you can give me?
Yeah.
The question is whether he's playing that up. Like, maybe, I don't know, when he knows for sure that you have, because he's seen it in your room.
You may have action figures of this movie. I don't know.
Is it an action movie, Jacob?
Yes. I don't know if action figure really implies that, because it's just being silly.
I think a little slip of the tongue there.
Okay.
Is it an action movie from the 2000s?
No.
Does this movie feature one of the following actors?
Whoa. Can you go there?
That's clever.
I'm just doing it.
That's clever. It's a yes or no question.
Does this movie feature one of the following actors?
Okay, I'm with you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis.
Yes.
So you're going to go for
As
the
soon as he said Arnold Schwarzenegger, I knew where he was going with it.
You're going for the Planet Hollywood group, are you?
Yes, I am.
Does this movie feature one of these actors in their prime?
Yes. Ish.
Wait, what does that mean, Ish?
Subjective. It's subjective.
We're just going to add ish to all our answers. Yes.
Yeah. Sure. Jacob, maybe. To some people, I guess.
Is this rated R?
Yes.
Oh, it's got to be R.
Ish.
Would the layman need subtitles to hear this person speak?
He's asking if it's Arnold.
Or Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, that's fairly subjective. Are you asking if it's one of those two? Because Joel basically
You
did that
can't ask
already.
that.
Oh, no. That I want to be a
narrow it
lot
down
more
if you want.
specific. Does this movie have more than 2 sequels? Is this more than a trilogy?
Yes.
Oh. Does this movie take place in a city?
No.
See, you could go so many places.
What
like
are they at, Casey?
Question
That's
11.
10 questions.
10.
Because you could say, does it have one-liners? But any one of these guys' movies would have
It's true.
one-liners.
Yeah, that's true.
Does it take place in a city? Okay, I think, honestly, Joel, I think we're going to cut out Bruce Willis.
You can do whatever you want over there. I'm doing my best to not give you any hints because I'm trying to get a tie.
He's trying to beat you. He doesn't want to pay for the ice cream.
I'm going to guess.
Okay.
Is this movie...
There's no way you know it yet.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe you do.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not going to guess.
Jacob, you got to stop doing that, man.
That's the
Quit
only
giving
time.
him the edge.
That's the only time. And I'm just laughing at him. Maybe he has it. I don't know.
Does this actor feature in every movie, every subsequent movie in the sequels?
Is the actor in
The
all
main
the
actor,
sequels?
yes.
Yes.
It's a good question.
That threw off my thing. All the sequels, are you sure?
Yes.
But there's no comedy? Or are we saying there's got to be a little bit of comedy?
Is this a question?
No, because that was my last question. I guess I'm talking to Joel. Joel, he says no comedy, and he's really quick to jump on that.
I'm taking a guess.
Okay.
Jacob, is this Rambo? First Blood. Is this First Blood?
No.
It's not? Joel, I was there with you.
Because I was going to keep Rambo's in all the... Unless this is a sequel. Unless he's having us guess a sequel. Which I wouldn't put past Jacob.
And it's rated R.
Rated R, not a comedy.
They're in every movie.
Yeah, which that's the thing is, Arnold Schwarzenegger is not in all the Terminators.
Or Predator.
Or Predators. There's no sequels to Commando. So it's got to be Sylvester Stallone, which would lead me to believe Rambo.
I like how you're helping each other now.
Well, I'm working out the logic in my head of Jacob's mind.
Good luck. Were you here for the last episode? How's that Jeopardy jingle go, Casey? Yeah, there we go. Have we established an era yet? Have we established a year yet?
It's just not 2000s.
Right.
And I asked if it was in their prime, and he said ish.
Ish.
Okay, I'll just go for it because
Okay.
we're in question 12. Is this a 80s? Does the first movie take place in the 80s?
Yes.
The first movie in this franchise takes place in the 80s. That's what you're confirming.
Yes.
Jacob, is this the first movie in the franchise?
No.
Oh. Well done, sir. I know you don't want to help me right now,
I don't.
but you guessed,
I'm worried that I've helped you already too much.
you said Rambo First Blood. Wait, did I say if the first movie takes place in the 80s?
Yes.
Was that my question?
That was.
Okay. And this movie doesn't take place in a city.
You've got it.
Do I?
I think you do. I think you know
Could help
exactly.
him out, Joel.
I just think he knows what Bruce Willis has done. Oh!
Stop. Is this the most recent Rambo movie?
No.
Is this Rambo First Blood Part 2?
No.
Are we just going to guess through? Because you already said Rambo First Blood.
I did. Well, no, it's just First Blood is the first movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to go through.
When was the most recent Rambo?
It was just Rambo.
2008.
Although they're working on a new one right now.
They are next year, I think.
Is this Rambo 3?
Yes. Oh, 1988 Prime is.
Once again, I'm going down my list. I'm like, next question's going to be Rambo 3, and then Kent scoops me every time. I keep playing my hand too early.
Scooped again.
All right, guys. So this last one, Casey has a special one chosen for you, gentlemen. It's going to be worth 30 points.
I'll take that charity.
So if Joel gets this, he can still beat Kent. But Kent, if you win this one, you're going to
win by 50.
You're going to cinch. Yeah, you're going to cream him. That's
heavens.
like 2. You get like double scoops when he buys you ice cream.
Oh,
or
2
something.
scoops?
Yeah.
Of raisins.
Ew. Please no.
9:30 at Leatherby's by the Midville Performing Arts Center.
So many raisins.
All right, gentlemen, you ready for the last round? Casey is ready.
Casey, you're picking?
Yes, I picked.
Fantastic.
Casey,
Yes.
is this a romantic comedy?
No.
Casey, is this animated?
No.
Casey, is this from this decade, meaning 2010 and later?
No.
We are eliminating a lot
You guys have gotten this down.
really quick. Casey, did this take place before? Was this made before 1990?
Yes.
Casey, is this an 80s movie?
No.
Casey, is this a 60s movie?
No.
Casey, is this film an Academy Award winning film?
Yes.
Is this rated R?
No.
Is this a family film?
No.
Depends what you subject your family to, I guess.
That's a very subjective question.
Are there sci-fi elements in this movie?
No.
Is this a suspenseful film?
Yes.
Casey, have we talked about this movie on Baconsale?
Yes.
Okay, let me just run through this real quick.
I'm just
Crazy
scribbling
typing.
on a piece of paper right now.
So, okay, not a romantic comedy, not animated, not 2010s. Academy Award winner. Oh, man. Casey, is the poster of this film iconic?
Yes.
Good question. Casey for the win. Is this Jaws?
Yes.
I keep giving it to this loser over here. Oh, you mean a winner by 50 points?
that. I had that
Wow,
in the
50
palm of my
points.
hand.
Joel, it was like the brain twin
You
connection.
looked at
we
my
did last week.
screen.
I promise I didn't. I was like, that's a great question. The poster, the iconic poster, we should have used that a long time
Well,
ago.
I narrowed it down to 70s, and then he's like, it's not R-rated. I was like, well, that's
And it was the
unusual.
second one I had right here.
That
I
actually
was like,
surprised me when it wasn't R-rated. I was like, oh,
well, 'cause
PG.
there's some
Yeah.
stuff, if you have the 4K release, that you can see a little
No.
bit more than you should.
Every single time. Like, I wish it wouldn't
By
just be
one,
lip service.
every single time.
Like, that's the thing is, every time I wish you could know how close I was. The next question I was going to ask would have been the right answer, and then Kent scoops me, and it's my own fault because I keep playing my hand too early. And Kent, he can't get answers on his own, so he just takes mine and says, "Oh, that's a good answer."
What do they call that? Sore
Cheating?
loser? Forget.
Sword cheating.
You guys want to hear some of the ones you missed out on?
Yeah, of course.
From
I
you or
think-
from Casey?
We'll do with mine first. I skipped House of Wax, the 2005 with Paris Hilton.
I like that Paris Hilton is the notable thing in that
I know,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Pocahontas. We missed Pocahontas. The Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
Oh, God.
I was kind of excited to do one that was
Right, just coming out.
just coming out. Yeah, Gandhi.
Wow.
I wonder if you'd have got that one.
That was your pick, wasn't it, Jacob?
Yeah, these are all mine.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. All right.
Can we
You
talk
guys-
about Casey's movies?
And that's it.
Oh, yeah. So the movies I picked, I had Ready Player One,
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
Toy Story,
Okay.
October Sky, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back,
Ooh, specific one.
Yeah, really good.
and The Sting.
I
Oh,
love this
yeah.
thing. I like Casey's movies.
Yeah, these are good backups.
I think we would have got Gandhi from you, Jake, because I think we would have
so?
gone with the Oscar pick because he generally floated around that area.
I did a little bit.
And
I
then
guess.
would have gone with the time that it came out. But yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, man, that was stressful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
picking
really
the
stressful.
movies, I was trying to find some that were action, horror.
Now, just to clarify, there was only one that we did not get within 20 questions.
And it was the first one.
Scanner
It was a
Darkly.
Scanner Darkly.
Oh yeah, that's
Did we
weird.
get, you got all of the others?
Yes.
I believe so. I don't think we.
I
got
did. Yes, I
20
did.
villains.
Thank you very much.
You know, if I were to,
With my help.
Thank you, Joel.
you know, if we were to do this again, I think it might be fun if it was like movie, then musician, then actor or something.
Actually,
like that.
yeah, just to
like
kinda
go
mix
on
it
a
up.
rotation.
I don't know
That'd
if
be
my
kinda
heart
fun.
can take this game again.
Hey, Joel, just be here.
So
Help me
close,
out.
then
I would
Kent
love
sweeps
it.
out the
You
rug.
really were
Hey,
so close.
John Stockton, good job.
I should have just guessed Jaws. I had it right there.
Maybe even next time we can give them like a buzzer so if they have it, they can buzz in and try to guess. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
At
maybe.
any time instead of waiting for my turn because Kent's
That
going to
way-
scoop me every time.
That way, if you're asking you don't want to ask the question.
The turn thing
that's
did
gonna
make
give
it
to
stressful.
him.
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the way to not give it away, and I shouldn't have asked that kind of.
It was the poster. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, because you couldn't have won without me. But there we
50
go.
points.
So, Casey, thank you for coming on. Thank you for being a
Thank
patron.
you.
of
That was
Baconsale.
a lot
thanks
of
for
fun.
coming.
We
Casey.
appreciate you being here. Is there anyone you want to plug or anyone you want to give a shout out to while you're on the air?
I'll just plug my friend Sean Sandquist. He gave a pitch on the last show.
Remember Skinwalker, the one of the Skinwalker pitches
with the
smile
lambs?
and the
Yeah.
lambs.
Well, that's a good one.
Wasn't
Thank-
that it?
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
with the lambs. Thanks to him, he's the reason I started watching this show. So
Nice.
or listening, watching.
You can watch it too.
same
You're
thing.
watching it now.
I
right
watch
now.
with my ears.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's the one that got me started on this, and
Oh, good.
I've loved it.
Oh, there you go.
And
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
shout out to Amanda over there.
Amanda. But I do have one more question for you. Of
course.
What is your favorite part of the bacon cave in here?
I'd say the bacon hanging on the wall. Pretty awesome.
I mean, the raw bacon might be some sort of sanitary issue, but Joel just insists on it.
No, we change it every other week.
Yeah.
And so we're
it's
good.
not frequent enough, Kent.
It's
okay?
pretty fresh right now.
I mean, the aroma's kind of cool.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys, when the heater vent hits it just right.
and before dates, I just
Always
rub
makes
my
me
chest
hungry.
on it.
Oh, family friendly. No.
How is that not family friendly?
That's terrible.
People
How do you
love
think I
bacon.
got Amanda?
Yeah, there you go.
But thank you once again for being here. And if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter, or you can find me performing at Quick Wits. In fact, this November 10th, Saturday, I will be there. You can join us for Baconsale Quick Wits night.
We'll all be there.
For more deals, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quick Wits Facebook page.
And a little bird tells me that Casey and Amanda will be there as well.
What?
Yeah.
All right, if you want to find me on Twitter and Instagram, it's Kenny at Kenny3DD. And if you want to read my movie reviews, it's ShowtimeShowdown.com.
You can find me on Twitter as well, at Jacob A. Rogers, and make sure that you go find and follow Baconsale on Twitter at Baconsale, as well as Instagram at Baconsale. Find us and like us on Facebook. Leave us an iTunes review. We haven't had an iTunes review in a little while.
Yeah.
We've gotten actually reviews, but not, or like ratings, but not reviews. So I really like to see
We
a
like
written
seeing
one.
your words.
Use your words.
Yeah, people build it up too much. They have to write something. They feel like they have to write something clever. You don't. Just write something.
Well, we'll make fun of it. I will.
No, don't say that. No, they're not going to do it.
Yeah, free pass.
And even though the Halloween season is over, you can still join and become a patron on patreon.com/baconsale. Kent's no longer drawing pictures, but we'll have some sort of fancy incentive coming up sometime soon. And until next time, party on, Kent. Party on, Joel.
Now that's Wayne's World.
Kent had a very intimate relationship.
With?
Facehugger.
Okay.
Let's
Take it
clarify
easy.
this. We don't want people think Kent gets in relationships. Just because you're full doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
Is that why you smell so good?
Yeah, I bathe in it every night.
Huh.
Oh, you wanted a finger boob.
Oh, well, I feel like you haven't earned it. I mean, that's,
wow.
that's kind of a special thing that Joel and I
Throwing
have.
that out.
Man,
He says that after he gives up the finger boob, too.
I mean, I'll give it, but you haven't earned it.
It's pretty messed up. He's got like pit stains like all the way
Those
down
are
to his...
normal.
Oh.
I have those every week. Although be careful if you're right over it that your nose doesn't go on the top of it. Won't you take me to a funky town? Won't you take me to... All right, now I'm done.
Of course, you'd start with Joel.
Yeah, obviously. He's my favorite.
It's not Utah County Fast. That's Utah County Regular. When you know, you know.
That's sweet.
He stole it like Bilbo Baggins. Put it on and ran out of the room, and I never saw it.
Hey.
Who are you? It's not an official question unless we're looking
Yes.
them in the eyes. Stop saying you.
The movie. Kent, it is weird.
I'll never stop.
That is so first weird. Silver fox?
He has a movie coming out this
Is
year.
it a silver casket?
We're really good at this.
No, we're not.
No. I'm not saying I
stresses me
jumped the gun on that, but I may have.
A Scanner Darkly was your easy one. Okay.
Oh, you guys are both onto something.
At the risk of sounding like Kent, is this a guy movie?
Paul, I'm getting this note from you.
Yeah.
I don't love
That's all
it.
we get from him.
Just trying to remind you of your dates.
Thank heaven for little girls. They're always getting younger every day.
All right.
I'm looking at his eyes, man. And I look in yours and I just see shark's eyes. Sorry, I'm in my own world over here. Well, I'm working out the logic in my head of Jacob's mind.
Good luck. Were you here for the last episode?
So many raisins.
Oh.
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 Oh.